Hello, everyone. My name is Camila Contreras, and this is Sacred Visions in the Aztec and Greek World. Picture two ancient people, far apart in both place and time. Both believed that a simple drink or a small mushroom could open a door to the gods. This is the story of Teonanacalt and the Kaikion, two sacred substances, two ancient worlds, and one modern scientist who connects them all. We start in the Valley of Mexico, before the Spanish arrived. The Aztecs called their sacred mushrooms Teonanacalt, which means flesh of the gods. Mycologist Gaston Guzman says that mushrooms like psilocybe astacorum were eaten by priests, rulers, and merchants during religious ceremonies. This was not a casual drug. It was a direct link to the divine. Guzman also clears up a common mix-up. These mushrooms were not the same thing as peyote, even though people often confuse the two. We do not have to just trust Guzman on this. In his Florentine Codex, the Spanish friar Bernardo de Sahagún wrote down what Aztec people told him firsthand. He described a group of merchants holding a mushroom ceremony to give thanks after a trading trip. People shared visions, sang, and danced, while a few stayed sober to keep everyone safe. These were not random hallucinations. They match real Aztec beliefs, which shows this was a serious religious practice, not chaos. The same respect shows up in stone too. The Xochipilli statue was carved sometime between 1450 and 1521 CE. It is now kept in the National Museum of Anthropology in Mexico City. The statue of Xochipilli, the Aztec god of flowers and psychedelic plants, and it is covered in carved mushroom caps and sacred flowers. It was found on the slopes of Popocatépetl volcano. This life-size statue proves that mushrooms were not something hidden or shameful. They were sacred. Now let's cross the ocean and go back even further, to ancient Greece and the Eleusinian mysteries. For hundreds of years, people joining these mysteries at Eleusis drank a strange drink called the Kaikion, made from barley, water, and mint. They swore to never tell anyone what happened next. Our earliest clues come from the Homeric hymn to Demeter, likely written around the 7th century BCE. The hymn tells how the goddess Demeter searches for her stolen daughter Persephone. Along the way, she visits Eleusis and drinks the Kaikion instead of wine. The poem says that anyone who joins these mysteries will not fear death, but true to the secrecy of the cult, it never says what people actually saw or felt. That mystery is exactly what makes this such a great story for a documentary. So what was really in that drink? In their book, The Road to Eleusis, three very different experts team up. Are Gordon Wasson, a mushroom researcher, Albert Hofmann, the chemist who first made LSD, and Carl Ruck, a classic professor. Together, they argue that the Kaikion contained a substance chemically similar to LSD, likely made from a fungus called ergot that grows on barley. Hofmann, the same scientist who first created LSD in a lab, explains how ancient Greeks could have safely pulled this substance out of ergot, even without understanding the chemistry behind it. That is a thread tying these two ancient worlds together. The Aztecs and the Greeks never met, yet both built entire religious systems around one shared belief, that a plant or a fungus could carry a person into the presence of the gods. Centuries later, in a modern lab, Albert Hofmann created a molecule that echoes both of them, flesh of the gods, and a drink fit for a goddess. Two ancient answers to the same human question. What lies beyond what we can normally see?